All right, so I'm just really thankful that I can have my beautiful daughter Kimmy here to help demonstrate some of these listening techniques. We're going to be talking about active listening. The entire list and a little more about active listening is going to be in the caption of this video, but we're going to demonstrate some of the specific techniques in these videos. So the first one we're going to demonstrate is open-ended questions. And let me just say, I'm going to be the therapist, Kimmy's going to be the client. She's my daughter, but she's going to be the client in this case. And let me just say that open-ended questions are a really great way to get people to kind of unpack the deep issues in their lives. But you have to pay attention to how you're asking them. So generally speaking, we use what and how to begin an open-ended question. Open-ended questions cannot be answered in one word, yes or no, or if it's a when or why or when or where question, it could be answered, it was about 5 o'clock, real concisely. Open-ended questions, you want to get them to open up and share more information about what was going on inside of them specifically. So the issue that I'm going to broach with Kimmy is the fact that she moved out to Oregon from Orlando, Florida in the middle of the pandemic. And I'm her therapist again. I'm her mom in real life, but I'm her therapist in this demonstration. And I'm going to show you the difference between how, when you ask, you're looking for more information from the person, but you ask it with why, the first word, it comes across like an accusation when you say why, even though you may not be really accusing the person, it can still come across that way. We'll show you what that looks like. And then we'll show you how it goes when you use the word what at the head of an open-ended question. And so just let me say it again, that at the head of an open-ended question, the two best words are what and how. But let me demonstrate what, but first I'll demonstrate why and how it doesn't work. So Kimmy, why did you move out to Oregon in the middle of the pandemic?
I don't know. I mean, why not? Is there a problem with that?
Notice she got a little defensive because I started it with why. It sounded like an accusation, even though I didn't mean it that way. Okay, so now I'm going to try a different approach. I'm going to ask her the same question, but using the word what. Kimmy, what led you to, what are the circumstances that led you to move out to Oregon in the middle of the pandemic?
I had always wanted to move here. I had visited my sister a couple times, and it just felt like a really clear time to move because I got laid off my job, and so I was forced to look for a job anyway. So I thought, why not look for a job out in Oregon?
That's great. So notice that she answered that very, very openly. She didn't go on the defensive, and she gave me a little bit more information so I could pursue some of that information. For instance, I could say, so you're close to your sister, huh?
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
very.
you're and you wanted close enough to where you wanted to live close by.
Mhm.
And then
Yeah.
I could pursue that with her. I could say, so how's it going? Are you guys still close?
Yeah.
Or we had big fights, since you're still close. That's wonderful that you have that close family relationship that's enduring and that's a good support network person in your life, huh?
Hmm.
That's great. So I got that little bit of information about her closeness to her sister off of the information she gave me when I asked her that open-ended question. And that's the beauty of open-ended questions, is that the information starts to tumble out and it can begin a process of asking other questions that help you get to know the person better. So again, just to quickly recap, open-ended questions at their best begin with the word what or the word how. And generally we don't want to begin them with the word why. Where and when are okay questions, but they're not really going to be open-ended questions because you can answer usually where and when with very, very simple one-word answers. So that's just to give you a little window into open-ended questions.
Hmm.